What's going on, Savage Squad? It's your boy Black Rob. We bike.
And Angel.
Our first video together in quite some time. When the last time we did a video?
I can't even remember.
That's a long time ago. I don't even remember what it was. It was a mukbang.
Yeah.
But I can't remember what we were talking about or anything. So this is a 2020 kind of like wrap up video for movies for us. We're gonna pick our top 10 movies of 2020. We're gonna put them in order, so we can show you guys what we like the best. We're gonna tell you about the movie, what we liked about it, and we're gonna go from there. We're gonna go in order. You wanna go first?
Okay. So we're starting with the bottom, and we're just gonna do both of ours.
Oh, I guess I didn't think about that, huh? Like going from 10 to 1.
Mm-hmm.
What you think better? That do sound better.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
All right, yeah, start from 10 then. So we're gonna go work our way from not worse, from 10th best
favorite,
to first to our favorite movie of the year.
Okay. Okay. So you want me to go first?
If you want to go first. You want to flip a coin? Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah. I think the coin's correct.
I was just kidding, man.
All right. Oh. I was down, man. All
go
right.
ahead. You go first.
So, for me, it's 1BR. It's on Netflix. One Bedroom.
That's your 10th one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
It's a horror. A lot of suspense. Some action. It's pretty good. It's really, really good. But it's definitely down there. I like it, but it is not. I don't know. It's just not up there. Your turn.
That's it?
Yeah. It's been a while.
My number 10 movie of the year was The Hunt. It came out right before the lockdown too, right before everything shut down. It was the last movie we seen before all the theaters closed down and everything. So it's kind of sentimental to me, but the movie it didn't take itself too serious. It was I don't know if you guys heard of it or seen trailers or whatever, but these people got dropped off in the middle of wherever and they were being hunted. And they just had to try and survive. It ended up had funny moments in it, good action. Mm-hmm. It was cool. So I liked it. It was a decent movie. Like I said, it didn't take itself too serious, and obviously wasn't out there trying to win any awards or anything. It just was a good, fun movie to watch. So that was my number 10 movie of the year.
That movie was pretty good.
You want to alternate or should I do my 9 or you want to go back to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
So. Bad Boys for Life is number 9 for me.
Oh my!
And you feel like that now? I think I haven't even seen most of them. I think that's one of them.
You ever seen the other ones? Did I tell you to watch the
I seen
other
number 1 like a long time ago, but other than that, I think that's it. You did, and.
You supposed to watch both of them before we went and seen Bad Boys for Life.
Yeah.
But
hey, it's on the list. It's good. I like it.
So just imagine how much better it would have been if you'd have seen the other two.
Hey.
Lacking. All right. My number 9. You got anything else to say about the movie? What did you like about it?
Oh, it was super funny. It was great because it was like them just getting back together, like the good old days and stuff, It was awesome.
Alright.
From what I remember.
Alright. So you done?
Yeah.
Alright. So my number 9 was Birds of Prey. It was I probably should swap Birds of Prey and The Hunt because Birds of Prey was alright. This goes to show it was kind of a down year for movies this year. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Birds of Prey was alright though. It had some funny moments. Anything with Margot Robbie in it, I'm gonna watch. So there's that. But yeah, I can't really say much about the movie. I need to swap it. Swap Hunt and Birds of Prey for me. Birds of Prey is 10. And Hunt's 9.
Can't go back. No.
I got to, man. Birds of Prey was just alright to me. But it was a down year for me. Matter of fact, Birds of Prey shouldn't even be on my list. Now that I think about it.
You can't do that, man.
Swap Birds of Prey with a movie called Greenland. It was kind of like a extinction comet came down and hit the earth and all that stuff. That movie was good. It was alright. Better than Birds of Prey. Alright. Number 8 for you?
Okay. For me, it's Black Box. I don't remember if that's on Netflix. I think it was when I seen it. But it had Felicia Rashad in it. That movie was pretty good. It was a horror movie. And it was really good. He started seeing stuff. She got all in his head with the stuff that was going on. And he started seeing stuff that was in his head. And I can't really explain it, but it was really good. She did like an experiment on him. I know what you're about to say. I'm trying to cover it up with more descriptions. But she did like...
Good. Your plot synopsis be... Is that a word? Synopsis?
I'm trying not to tell so much of it, but just tell a little bit. It's kind of...
Man, it's the movie. The year's almost over. If they ain't seen the movie by now, they ain't gonna see it.
Alright, so this black dude, right? He's going through some stuff in his life. So, Felicia Rashad, she did some experiments on him, on his mind. And he was going back to his memories. They were a little bit foggy, and she was helping him put stuff together, and they would definitely come together. They would come together in real life. So it got a little crazy. And they didn't have no face. His memories didn't have no face for a while. It was scary. And then some of the times, he would be thinking he was seeing somebody else, but it was his face, so it was real creepy. It was real good, though.
Alright. You gotta give, like, a quick overview of the movie.
Hey, you said some of them too short. That was too long. Take it or leave it.
It don't matter if it's too long. The length don't matter. What you say matters. All right. Number 8 for me. The New Mutants. I thought this movie was really good. Going to be underrated as far as like comic book movies go, but it was good, man. The plot. I forget all the characters' names, but the main girl, she has a power where she like has this. I don't want to call it a bear. We get a phone call. I don't want to call it a bear, but her power, she can manifest people's worst fears or whatever. So she was doing it, and she didn't realize she was doing it. So she woke up, or she got sent to a place with these other mutants, and they were all stuck there. They didn't realize they were like being held there. They thought they were there to help them get better, but they really were being held there by some organization. So that's the general idea of the movie, and it was pretty good, man. I like most everybody's powers. Everybody had pretty cool powers in the movie. It set up some future stuff too, and I'm real big on that world building that they do in the MCU. So yeah, man, it was good. Very underrated. If you hadn't seen it, I would suggest seeing it.
That movie was awesome.
Yeah, so
I'm mad it's not on my list.
Number 7 for you.
I could change mine around like you did.
Hey, it's time you gotta do a little bit of flip flopping, you know.
So I'm just gonna go ahead and put New Mutants.
What? So what you taking off? What's number 7 that you about to take off?
It's a movie on, I think it's on Netflix too. It's called His House. It's a scary movie. It's really good. It's
So that's gone. Horror. That's just gone.
Yeah.
And
I don't even have to explain it because you already did. So go ahead and.
Well, at least tell everybody what you liked about it.
I love the action. I loved everything. I loved the stories, the characters. It's pretty awesome. I loved it. I loved that whole movie. I'm glad I was able to put it back on my list. We'll put it on my list.
When did that come out? In August or September? That was recent.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't too long ago.
Yeah.
All right.
Shut down.
Number 7 for me, Underwater. This was a good movie. This one came out at the very beginning of the year. I think it's like the first movie we saw this year.
Yeah.
But it has a Kristen Stewart in it. Pretty much, there's a like underwater facility. I don't know if they do experiments or just drilling. I don't know. I can't remember. But underwater facility, it gets messed up, destroyed. So they're trying to figure out how to get back to the surface. And along the way, they uncover these monsters. and Kristen Stewart did a heck of a job, man. She acted her butt off in that movie. She did really well.
Mhm.
And I enjoyed it, man. It was intense. Kind of hard to see at times because it's dark underwater, but that was cool. It was all right. It wasn't that bad. It was very intense though, man. Like I don't get scared from movies or nothing like that, but the tension that movie built up, you could feel it. It was really well done.
That
So
movie was
and it had some pretty good looking shots too. So yeah, go check that movie out if you hadn't seen it. Um, yeah, that's all I got for that one. Number 6.
Right, so mine is Host. I think a lot of people have seen this one. It is also a horror movie. So it's basically they try to do like this is a spirit, I guess. I'm trying to think. Oh no. So I think one of them was trying to speak to the dead, to somebody she lost, and that didn't go well. They did it. I think it was during. I want to say during the quarantine because they were doing it on webcam on laptops, and it was wild. It was really good. So check that out. I think it was awesome.
All right, number 6 for me, The Old Guard. That was with Charlize Theron and a few other good actors, and pretty much Charlize's character and her buddies, they were like these really old creatures or beings. I don't know what you would classify them as, and they were immortal. They lived forever, but after a certain point, they would die and their powers would fade. So they had powers. So when their powers started to fade, they knew that they were like getting to the end of the line.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was this organization that was trying to capture them and figure out what, like, I guess use their powers. I don't know what they were planning on doing actually, but they were trying to capture them and explore their powers. Oh, it was a pharmaceutical company. Pharmaceutical company was trying to get them to try and get their power for medicine or whatever. And that's what they said. So yeah, man, good action, good fighting. I enjoyed it, man. It was on Netflix, right? Yeah, it was on Netflix. It was on Netflix. Go check that out if you hadn't seen that one. It was a good, simple story, nice. Nothing too crazy. Nothing. It was pretty simple, pretty basic, but it was good. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Good popcorn action, if you say. Yeah. So number 5.
The Invisible Man.
Why you copy my list?
I did not copy your list.
You did.
I was wondering if you would have that on there. But
Ain't gonna have it at the exact same number as me.
That's cool. You don't really be on the same level with me on movies, so that's pretty cool.
Cause you just like horror movies. They're dumb.
We're not gonna have that debate, but
Don't copy my list. Y'all see this mess?
your words are. I can look at it and I can't read it. It's so tiny.
Good.
Okay. But yeah, that movie was great. I don't have to
She's a
explain it for
pumpkin
you.
eater.
We can go right on to number 4 when we get back to you.
Why you
But-
ain't gotta explain it?
You want to explain it? You can.
You explain. Why I gotta explain it?
I was about to explain it.
Go ahead.
Well, that movie was awesome. It was a horror movie. It was
Really? Was that classified as horror? No.
very suspenseful.
Suspense ain't horror.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I got you. Then go. It was suspenseful. It's a suspense movie. Action.
There's a little bit of fighting in there. A little bit of gunplay.
Tussle. Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. It was wonderful.
Give a look. Quick. Okay, my bad.
They had the girl in there from Mean Girls, right?
Mean Girls? I don't know. The girl from Mean Girls?
I'm thinking about a different movie.
You might be.
Oh.
The girl from Mean Girls.
Oh, I know a movie I'm thinking about. Never mind. But that movie was great. Oh, never mind. Whole different movie. The movie that I'm thinking about, you've seen that movie before too, but it was pretty good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
What movie are we talking about?
So she had the crazy ex, and I remember the ex because he was from what is it? Haunting on Hill House.
Maybe I haven't seen that.
But people will know what I'm referring to. Or it is a show on Netflix. He played the meth head. That movie was great.
I thought that was a TV show.
Yeah, I'm going back to the movie. That's what
I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, I went back to the movie. The movie was great. It was awesome. The movie The Invisible Man. It was awesome.
All right, so my number 5 was also Invisible Man. She copied me.
No. I can't read that.
But yeah, it was a really good movie. I think it was a remake or something. Like they had an old version of that movie. I don't know if it was anything like this, like the newer one, but I'm pretty sure it was a remake.
What you're talking about.
But yeah, girl had a crazy abusive boyfriend, and she snuck out away from him, and he killed himself, and was making it seem like she was going crazy because he had an invisible suit. So that's how the movie goes. Watch it, see how it turns out. But it was good, man. Nice and suspenseful, and pretty cool. Number 4.
For me,
Don't
right?
copy
Or
me this
you?
time. For you.
The Gentleman.
Okay. You copied your boy again. I was gonna be mad.
That movie was great. You know, got your ganja in there. You got your action packed.
Dope.
Suspenseful. Yeah, dope. Some great, well-known characters. I think the storyline was awesome. Great. What?
What's the movie about?
I know what the movie's about because
Okay, well, explain to them.
I can't remember all the details.
You ain't gotta get a whole
Just
thing,
like
but
we
just
seen at the
a
beginning
quick,
of the year.
brief overview of what the movie was.
But yeah,
about.
some guys, they have their marijuana businesses.
Okay.
You know, you got your people within the mix, that are traders, and then they're trying to figure out who the bad guys are and stuff like that, and handle everything and protect the weed.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. My number 4 is Sonic the Hedgehog. Great movie, beautiful movie. I'm so proud that the producers or art team or whoever is in charge saw that fan outrage of how Sonic looked and went back, delayed the movie, went back, redid him, and he looked phenomenal.
He did.
More gaming companies and movies, they need to see this fan outlash and listen. We pay for y'all movies.
Yeah.
We give
We
y'all
love Sonic.
business. So if people are having an issue with something, and I ain't saying you got to go back and change your whole movie, have your vision. But if something like art wise looks bad and there's some source material for it, change it. Change it to how it's supposed to look. Don't try and be stubborn and be like, hey, no, this is what we. No, he looked dumb. He looked dumb.
It's a childhood classic.
They went back and changed it. At first, it looked like I don't know, somebody with a bodysuit on. I'm like, that's not, no. So they heard the fans cry, and they went back and changed it. So I applaud them for that. That automatically gives this movie a boost in my mind that they listen. But movie was great. Sonic and Dr. Robotnik. So you already know how the Sonic story goes.
My boy.
Good movie. Had
Jim
one of the best shots I've seen in a movie in a long time.
Oh yeah.
Towards the end. And you see it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Great movie, man. I loved it. It was funny. It was Sonic, man. I'm a big Sonic fan, so it was great. Number 4 for me. All right, number 3.
Birds of Prey.
God almighty.
So judgmental on my decisions.
Go ahead. I guess you. Did I explain it, or did I push it off my list? I know I pushed it off my list,
Oh, yeah.
but I don't remember if I
I
explained it.
don't think so.
I just said Margot Robbie was fine. That was about it.
Oh. Well, it was great. The whole storyline behind the Joker and Harley Quinn breaking up, and then we got your new characters coming in and saving the day. What is it, Black Canary? Or the Canary? Is it Black Canary? That's her name?
She was in there.
That's what
The
her name is?
Canary.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was in there.
she's so fun. But anyway, yeah, that movie was great. It was action-packed. It was great action. I love the characters. I love how they all got together. It was pretty great.
Cool. That's it. Anything else to say about the movie? All right. Number 3 for me is The Gentleman. I thought the movie was phenomenal. I seen the trailers and I was like, looks cool. I'll check it out. But it was even better than I thought. Great acting. Matthew McConaughey, he did a real good job. Like she said before, it's like he's a weed connoisseur. Is that the word? He's a weed kingpin. Manufactures weed, and I don't know, were them guys trying to steal it or what? I can't remember.
At one point, I think they did have people come in there and rob them, right?
Yeah, I can't remember. But the movie was good. Great acting across the board. His wife, the woman that played his wife in the movie, she was funny. Yeah, I liked it. It was great. It was written pretty well. It was acted pretty well. No complaints from me. It had my boy Charlie Hunnam in it, so it's also another boost for me. It is what it is.
Right.
Number 2.
Unhinged. That road rage movie.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. I don't even got that on my list. Some stuff that's my honorable mention. I was gonna do honorable mention.
Oh, nice.
Unhinged, and it would have been Greenland if I hadn't knocked Birds of Prey off. But those 2 would have been my honorable mentions because both of those movies were pretty good. Unhinged was really good though.
So
Go ahead,
would you
my
say
bad.
it was action or would you say horror? I'm trying to see.
That's suspense.
Yeah, very suspenseful.
Everything ain't horror.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess basically it's a road rage story. A lady in her car with her son in the car. I think she cut this guy off. She was upset. I don't even remember, but he wasn't exactly friendly, and he basically chased her down the whole.
He was pretty friendly. He was pretty friendly.
At first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at first he was
and
friendly.
she caught attitude with
Yeah,
him, and then
basically.
he was already on the edge. So once she caught the attitude with him, it made him flip even more.
That's true. She did start that, and he he got past an apology. He was crazy.
Yeah, that's all he was asking for, an apology, and she wouldn't apologize.
Yeah.
But mind you, he had just killed his ex-wife, or soon-to-be ex-wife,
Choking on my spit, sorry.
like a few hours ago. So he was already snapped.
Mm-hmm.
But her not apologizing just
Made it worse.
made it even worse. So that was a good movie. It was really good. Very suspenseful. Kind of reminds me of what's the name of that movie called? The Game? I can't remember. With Michael Douglas? Oh, where he just snapped. I think got my phone right here. Let me Google that bad boy real quick while she's choking on whatever. Stay away from drugs, kids.
What?
Michael Douglas. The Game? Let me see. The Game. Yeah, The Game. Wait. No, this ain't the right movie.
Uh-oh.
It is Michael Douglas though, right? The Game is a good movie too. That's old. Don't mind that.
You looked over like you were talking to me.
What? Is that Michael Douglas? What's the name? Michael Douglas.
I don't really know that person is.
Snap movie. Falling Down. I was way off. But it's like the movie Falling Down. He just snaps. You never seen that?
I feel like I know it by the name, but I can't remember it.
He looked like that. He snapped. He snapped. But that's how the Unhinged movie is. He just snaps and starts chasing that woman and her son.
Yes.
What my?
It got crazy.
Was that number 2?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
Number 1.
No, I didn't do my number 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My number 2 is Extraction, another Netflix amazing movie. It's with Chris Hemsworth. He's I don't know what you would call him. It's like not specialist, not mercenary. I don't know. A hired gun, maybe. Guess that's a good way to describe him. But he's contracted with saving this drug lord's son, or picking him up or taking him somewhere, and then the pickup gets botched, so he's trying to save the son, not let the son get killed. So it's a great movie, man. Apparently there's going to be a part 2. How the first one ended, you wouldn't expect that, but well, I actually probably would expect it. But yeah, I think they said there's a part 2 in the works, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, it was great action, phenomenal action, great fighting. The fighting was visceral. It reminded me of the fighting on the Bourne movies, the Jason Bourne, especially the first one. It reminded me of that fighting. It was just real visceral and bone crunching and stuff. I love that. I love that kind of fighting. So it feels realistic. Yeah, man, great action. Loved it. A lot of gunplay.
Gunplay is the best.
Enjoyed it. Number 1.
The Old Guard.
You think that was your favorite movie?
That movie was good.
It was really good. I didn't think you had that as your number 1.
I was waiting, like, what you find out?
Beginning, middle, and ending, huh?
I love this. I like science fiction. The action was good.
Yeah.
The story was good. I love like the whole mutant thing, and the powers.
Mutant.
Huh?
Mutant.
Well,
I don't know what they were.
I know.
They wasn't mutants though.
They were immortals. I don't know why I said mutants. They were different.
They were good. It was good. That was a good movie. Netflix, man. I'm telling you, man. People be trying to talk about these other streaming services. Ain't nobody messing with Netflix still. Many have tried. Many have failed. Netflix originals, unbeatable. Unbeatable.
They are the best.
I love them. Shows, movies. Ain't nobody messing with them yet. Now Disney Plus next year when they start dropping the Marvel shows, and we might have another argument. But for now, ain't nobody messing with Netflix, cuz. All right, number 1 for your boy. Bad Boys for Life.
Oh!
Huh?
That's why you said that.
Huh?
If you would have seen the other ones, maybe they would have been. Yeah.
Bad Boys for Life was the best Bad Boys movie to me. It was the most complete Bad Boys movie to me. Don't get me wrong. I had a major debate with everybody about 2 being better. 2 was great. I'm not diminishing 2. It wasn't a complete movie. It wasn't. 3 was a complete movie. It had everything. It had the acting. It had the story. It had the comedy. It had everything. 2 was just mainly comedy and good action. 3 was good comedy, good action, good story, impactful story. It just had everything to me. The first one had good story, good action, had funny moments, but not nearly as funny as 2 or 3, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So 3 was the most complete one. It was 1 and 2 combined, in my opinion. So I love Bad Boys for Life. Who knows if they'll make another one? Hopefully they do. But it was funny, man, across the board. Funny,
it was
funny. Good
I
action.
think I was crying laughing at one part.
Great story. Some decent shots. I mean, anytime you have Miami in the movie, it's gonna have some decent shots. So some decent shots. I couldn't ask for a better return, man. I thought it was gonna be a money grab. I was wrong, and I love Will Smith. So I thought it was gonna be a money grab. It wasn't gonna be that good like Coming to America 2. Hopefully that's not a money grab. But I seen the trailer; it looks alright. So we'll see. You haven't seen the trailer yet?
No.
You haven't seen the trailer for Coming to America 2?
I already know.
It don't look bad. Oh yeah, everybody's gonna watch it. It don't look bad as I thought. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, but
some movies be.
So I guess that's a good segue to. Are you looking forward to any movies this year?
I'm looking forward to having some great movies.
Yeah, we definitely need
we
definitely need
a
uptick this year because 2020 was a down year for movies.
Yeah,
I would say there was some lackluster movies. So hopefully 2021 brings us some great movies. Hopefully theaters open back up. Cause I'm not trying to drive 25 miles to go to a movie theater when I got 2 minutes away from my house. So yeah, that's gonna do it for us. 2020 in the books. Anything else you want to add?
Happy New Year. That's what I had to say. It's been a rough year, but we're getting through it, you know?
All right. Yeah, it's been a rough one.
Happy
For
New
a lot
Year.
of everybody. Mind you, I had the Rona, and I'm coming down from that. Or it's gone now. But, yeah, man, it's been a rough year for everybody. So hopefully next year brings a lot of joy to people. And, I don't know, we get this thing going in the right direction. So that's going to do it for us. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.
Like and subscribe. Do it now. Hurry!